Tayo'y isa, simbolo ng pag-asa, pagkakaunawaan. Sa bawat hakbang, sabay ang sigla, arkitektong naglilingkod para sa bansa. Nagpapaalala, ikaw ay mahalaga, hindi ka nag-iisa sa hamon ng buhay. Tayo'y magkakasama sa ngiti, tagumpay. Sa harap ng ilaw, may kakaibang sigla.
All right. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to UAP Connect. This is the official UAP podcast where we talk to the key people in UAP. We're talking to the different officers, different people who run the show over there at UAP HQ and elsewhere. In fact, dahil lahat sila maraming nasa ibang bansa. Anyway, this is that very podcast where we talk to them, understand their plans, understand their programs, and feel their passion for service to UAP. Okay? I am Architect Pacoy Anyag, your host for this evening, representing commission on creatives and communication. And with me is the very important sounding co-host, si Architect RK Russell.
Hi, I'm Architect RK Russell from the UAP Multimedia Committee. And this episode is brought to you by NGBC Corporation and JC Villar Project Management plus Architectural Consultancy. So UAP Connect is all about keeping you in the loop with what's happening in UAP. From committee-driven programs to upcoming events and live updates, we'll be sharing stories, highlights, and opportunities so that every member can get involved and stay connected. We believe that when members are engaged and connected, they are empowered to make the most of their UAP membership.
That's right. Important sa atin yung connectivity. Dapat lahat tayo in the loop of the goings on in UAP. How are you tonight, Architect Russell? Ang hirap sabihin, Arky.
Yeah.
Architect RK, how are you tonight?
I'm great. Actually, nandito ako sa UAP headquarters. How about you po, Architect Pacoy? How are you tonight?
I'm doing great. I'm doing dandy. I'm broadcasting from the town of many flood control projects, Malolos, Bulacan. Mainit na mainit dito ang usapan ng flood control. Although hindi mainit yung panahon ngayon, kaya medyo maganda yung panahon ngayon. Anyway, in this episode, we'll get to know more about our featured commission, none other than the UAP Professional Development Commission, led by Architect RK, idol ko to eh. Idol ko tong next ang speaker natin eh. You know,
ako, Architect Pacoy.
Brief background, 2016, naging president ako ng chapter ko and president siya ng chapter niya. Siya ata yung nanalo nun ng Best Chapter and Best President Award.
Wow.
Tapos sobrang high accolade sa kanya. Pero more than that, iniidolo ko to dahil alam mo yung pagka sa mga dance floor, yung train, yung putting your hands on the shoulder of the person. She normally starts somewhat of a train dance dahil sa at the end of the UAP NatCon, after the fellowship nights or whatever, makikita mo si Architect Joan with garbage bag in hand, sinisimulan niya yung trend na kukuhanin lahat ng basura ilalagay doon. And magugulat ka, syempre, lahat susunod sa kanya. Siyempre,
Wow.
baka nakakahiya para sa kanya, 'di ba? Lalo na medyo distinguished si nasabi ko na pala yung pangalan niya. Si Ma'am, medyo distinguished, 'di ba? Anyway, without further ado, this our featured guest for this evening needs no introduction. Please put your virtual fingers together for Executive Director Architect Joan De Leon Tabinas.
Good evening. Good evening, Architect Pakoy. Good evening, RK. Masyado akong natouch sa introduction nyo, no? Mga idol ko din kayo, to be honest, no? Because, for example, for RK, ang bata-bata pa, I've known RK for several years. No, nakapapasa niya pa lang sa board exam noon, but then she is very much willing to be part of that. And then now, Pakoy, magka-batch pala tayo, no? Our presidency. Thank you so much for that. Alam mo, malaki ang investment natin for the UAP because I started as UAPS officers pa noon. Kaya talagang, this is our home, kumbaga sa atin.
Exactly. Alam ko mahal niyo yung UAP like me, like Architect RK, mahal natin ng UAP and kaya nga many people ask me ano ba nagagawa sa ng UAP and ano ba ang ginagawa mo sa UAP. Well, yung nagagawa sa akin ng UAP actually home eh. This is home. A lot of my friends are UAP. Lahat ng mga kaututang dila ako dito sa Bulacan, UAP rin. So, you know, you feel at home whenever you're amongst like-minded individuals. And fortunate enough, marami sa UAP like-minded. And which actually brings us to the question, ano bang nagagawa natin for UAP naman, di ba? So, mamaya pag-usapan natin yun. I'm sure ang dami mong sasabihin about your commission, ED Joanne. Pero before we continue, siguro introduce din natin yung mga kasama mo.
Yeah, of course. Alam mo, it will not be very, sabihin na natin, successful for several fiscal year that we are handling the PDC without the guys behind me. No? Hindi ko tinitake lahat ng credits. It's not all about me, but because I do have a very strong team beside me, kumbaga. Not behind, but beside me because we are walking along the side with each other. Wala po sa PDC ang posisyon. Yun po ang totoo.
Walang naiiwan.
So, wala. And even ED ka or member ka, lahat tayo pantay-pantay ng ginagawa. Ganun siguro ang sekreto ng PDC. So again, para wala na, hindi na natin palampasin, no? So I will give muna, isa-isa nating palalabasin yan. The chairperson or the chairman of the Committee on Professional Development, yan po ang person behind dun po sa monthly CPD webinars and seminars po natin. That's none other than Architect Ariel Tabang Jr.
Good evening po. Good evening, Architect Pakoy, Architect RK. And of course, to our good evening. So, and thank you so much for the CCC, APCC for inviting us.
Yeah, hindi lang isa yan dahil meron pa po tayong another commission followed by the Committee on Scholarships and Training. Unfortunately, wala po ngayon sa atin ang chair, pero po nandito naman po ang Deputy Chair, Hannah Dixie Sarmiento.
Hi, good evening, everyone. Good evening, Architect Pakoy and Architect RK. Thank you for having the PDC here with us. And I'm here as Vice Chair of CST in behalf of Architect Sheena, who is our committee chair.
Okay, so nakalimutan kong sabihin, no, na what is the task of the Committee on Scholarships and Training? Bali po, yan po ang nakatutok sa atin, not only for the CPD, but they are the one who's in charge for our trainings, specialization trainings. Yan po yung ating mga accredited certification program. So sila po yun. Now, followed by the UAP Committee on Publications. Right now po, before, meron lang po tayong isang publication, but ang naging regalo po natin sa UAP nung tayo umupo sa termino is naging dalawa na po ang ating publication. The first is the UAP Post, and the other one is the Trade Journal of the UAP, which is the Arkitektura. So first, I will give the floor to the chair, Micaela.
Hi, good evening, everyone.
So that's Micaela Constantino, the chairman of the publication, Committee on Publication. Beside her is also the two the editor-in-chief of the two magazines na binitawan ko sa inyo. The UAP Post editor-in-chief is Architect Erickson. Architect Erickson, please. Europa.
Hello.
Okay.
Hello, good evening. Good
Yeah.
evening, Architect Pakoy. Good evening,
Good
Architect
evening,
RK.
good evening.
Thank you for having us here. Salamat.
Actually, Architect Erickson, the UAP Post is the dyaryo of the UAP or the newsletter of the UAP. Kung ano yung alam nyo na gusto nyong malaman regarding our areas, districts, and national events, sila po ang may hawak nun, the UAP Post. While the Arkitektura is under by our Editor-in-Chief Gian Franco Galagar, na based naman po sa Hong Kong. But unfortunately, he cannot make it. Kaya si Chair Mikay ang mag-handle nung sa about arkitektura. So here's my humble and small team.
Wow, very capable team, I'm sure, ma'am. And
Indeed.
actually, looking at the names of all your team members, tulad ng introduction ko kay Architect RK kanina, very important sounding lahat. Merong Europa, may Gallagher, and even may Indian sounding, may samosa, di ba? Anyway, where do we start? Ma'am Joanne, how long have you been holding the post as executive director for PDC?
Actually, at this point in time, I think for this fiscal year, I'm already on the 5th term for the PDC Executive Director. I started as chair of CPD, yung hawak ni Ariel.
Under who? Sino, if you don't mind me asking, sino yung PDC chair?
Si Sir June. Si Sir June po. Architect
Sir.
June.
Okay.
Yeah.
Si June Andres, tama, di ba?
Yes. Architect June Andres, yeah. He's my
So, ma'am,
mentor in PDC.
Okay, so what do I'd like to ask you what your what can the members expect from your commission this year? Maybe we can talk per committee, or maybe you have something in general as one commission. What is your vision for this fiscal year?
Well, okay, before I begin with the general one, siguro isa-isahin muna natin per committee kung ano yung pinaplan natin. And then right after that, tsaka natin ibuo kung ano talaga. Okay, so I think we can start with the CPD.
Yes, ma'am.
Hi, good evening. Thank you, Edie. So regarding my committee, so it's a committee on professional development. So we tackle and we do seminars face-to-face and online. And we're connected to the national event of the UAP, from the NatCon, from the NCA, and to the other organization outside the UAP. So, for example, we have actually by next week, so we have in tie up with the American Institute of Architects in Hong Kong chapter, and have another next month, and a lot of lineups, offerings for all the members. And also, the CPD produce quality speakers and talks, not only the local speakers, but opening all the members for the other broad ideas to the other countries like Hong Kong, Singapore. And also, I'm handling the position for 4 years, for 4 terms now. So I don't know, Edie Joanne will explain further why 4 years. Kung nandun si Ate Jo, nandun ako. But this may keep here on the Okay, so I'm the vice chair for the committee on leakages under Edie Junard Kablan on pandemic days. So I think for all the activities, actually, just today, we received an invitation through our Secretary General, Agri-Rex, to invite her to do conversation on the committee under the civil service under Senator Bato, okay? To discuss about the foreign and OFW that they can or they do they have to get a CPD points to renew the license. No, so a lot of things every month. You can tune up to our page for more details, and all the rest of the activities for under the CPD we will discuss with our Edie Joanne. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Sobrang
Alright, ma'am.
sobrang pack si Ariel talaga kasi actually for next week sunod-sunod na yan, then followed by the iFame. Later on, I think I've shared that to the team as well na ipa-flash natin yung mga upcoming events no ng PDC para abangan ng lahat. So
Nagpapaalam
I
na
think
nga sa inyo, ma'am eh.
hindi, talaga yun yung sabi niya. Pag nandyan ako, nandyan lang yan. Hindi pwedeng tumanggi. But
Naramdaman ko yung medyo stress niya eh. Pero,
No.
syempre,
I'm
sir,
happy to serve.
appreciated naman.
I'm very happy, Architect Pacoy, to do all this service because that's why my surname is Tabang. You know, Tabang is tulong. So, I do
Actually,
it
for
with my heart.
actually for PDC talaga, no, hindi namin ide-deny yan na talagang maraming trabaho because every month we have to produce something for the members because we're the one who's giving the CPD points no in the national level. Kaya talagang kahit maliit kailangan namin mag-produce. Pag wala kami every month, talagang kinukulit kami ng members. We are receiving several messages na nagtatanong sa amin ba't kailan or bakit wala pa kami. May nag-check sa amin na members. Marami po.
Dami nag-aabang for our
Actually,
free
ma'am.
webinars.
Yeah.
With
So
CPD
with
in
that,
full swing right now, medyo kailangan talaga natin ng do we have a target of how many CPD points do we will be dishing out per month perhaps?
actually per month, no, we are trying a minimum of 4 CPT points per month. But this month, yung upcoming natin with the AIA, meron po tayo dyan na 8 CPD points for that one half day of event. So 8 na po agad yun.
And then for the
Okay.
ice
So-
cream on October,
Wow.
meron pa. At least 5
Yeah,
points.
yeah. So kasi po
20.
we are gearing sa face-to-face na rin, no, as much as possible. So kaya po ngayon nagmi-mix na hybrid na po tayo ngayon ang events. Okay. So ngayon yeah,
In
sure.
addition po, yeah. So we're doing the application with the PRC. The PRC is planning to demolish or to lessen the webinars. They want all the webinars or the seminars should be face-to-face. We all know that the webinars is a little bit something glitch in terms of the learning outcomes. PRC is very important on the learning outcomes and the objectives of the seminar. That's why we're encouraging everyone, not only to the UAP, but all the organization with the CPD provider, that the seminars or all the CPD approved points should be as much as possible on a face-to-face venue. So
But I know there will be some reactions regarding that, no? Lalo na yung mga nasa malalayong lugar. May sagot po ang PDC
Yes,
dyan
ma'am.
mamaya.
Always.
Kaya kasi meron talagang magre-react kasi parang, ay, paano yun? Babawasan ng webinar. Paano ako na siya? No? So, later on,
Yes,
meron
ma'am.
tayo dyang sagot. Okay.
attorney rin
So,
siya ako dyan.
ano?
Attorney.
Attorney.
Okay,
Okay, so,
I will make sure that the Sunday, we don't have any communication work. Binan namin. Actually, it's not from me. It's our me time.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
okay,
Thank
so
you.
moving forward, no, just to give you, kumbaga, ano nga ba ang difference ni CPD, which is Ariel, his team, and then the CST, or the Committee on Scholarships and Training, na under naman po nila Ma'am Sheena Samosa and Architect Dixie. So, Architect Dixie, can you please explain briefly kung ano yung CST naman? Ano naman yung kaibahan nyo sa PDC? Ay, CPD, sorry.
Good evening, everyone. So the difference now between CST and CPD, as you said, as mentioned kanina ni Ariel, that they provide CPD points, mostly trainings then online and face-to-face. However, with CST, it's more of specialization trainings, especially in line with NP Joey Manalad's thrust to commence training programs in reference to PRC's Resolution number 1262 in 2020, wherein the creation of the career progression and specialization program, or also the credit accumulation and transfer system. CST has started reaching out to PRC CAT's TWG members requesting for their respective learning manuals so that the CST could prepare programs and trainings that would be in alignment to this career progression. So we have 6 tracks for the CPSP CATs. First is the project management, which I'm handling, green architecture under Architect General, design build under Architect Diana Tolentino, hospitality and commercial under Architect Geraldine Swid, healthcare under Architect Sheena, and education under Architect Jen Pantaleon Dasugo. So CST will be studying the materials and come up with introductory syllabi for the 6 specialization tracks through workshops with PWG members. So on that alone, makikita mo na yung difference ng CPD and CST itself, because short yung trainings that CPD will be doing in comparison to the trainings that the Committee on Scholarship and Trainings will be doing. So aside from this specialization, we are also pushing into providing exam preparation training. So it has already been on its 3rd year, UAP PDC's partnership with GBuildX, which we are offering exam preparation courses such as lead trainings, well trainings, and other special trainings such as EDGE, PMP, and CAPM. So yun yung pinagkakaabalahan ni CST, focusing on the career progressions that we as architects should have been doing already, but siguro konti pa lang nakakaalam. So yun yung goal for this year, na we can broaden that people knowing, so that we can slowly prepare ourselves to this career progression na PRC is mandating us to do. So I think yun basically nag-revolve si CST for now. Maybe Edie Joanne could add to that.
No, that's perfect.
Thank
no,
you,
na-cover lahat. Thank you. Thank you so much, Dixie. So yun nga, that's the difference between the CPD and CST. For the CPD, it's kumbaga short term, no? Or yan yung kadalasan ginagamit natin for the licenses. But then nasabi rin ni Dixie sa atin na meron kaming kinokollect na TWG guidelines. Yung TWG guidelines or the Technical Working Group guidelines na nasa PRC po yun is yung makukuha nyo ng mga CPDs as well, trainings, is pwede nyo yung i-pipeline doon sa specialization na gusto nyong kuhanin. Kaya po, magkapatid po talaga yung dalawang yan. No? So, wag babaliwala. Yes po.
Quick question. So, if you are going into specialization training, is that also CPD points for the members, or i-apply pa nila? Automatic ba siya?
Actually, before, kasi po ang hindi natin makuha is the right number of our members na mag-enroll. Pero po before, yes, automatic na po siya. Ina-apply namin if we found out na meron na tayong right number of our members na mag-enroll sa atin. But kung hindi naman po, it's a self-directed. So how many contact hours is that? So ganun din po ang number of the CPD points na ibibigay sa atin ng PRC.
I see. All right, ma'am. Let's move on to the next chairperson.
Yeah, Committee on Publication. So ito, kailangan makinig ang lahat because you know what? We are producing a lot of publications. Maraming nangangailangan ito but sometimes hindi nila alam kung saan yan kukunin. So I will give the floor to the chair, Architect Mikay Constantino.
Hello, so good evening, everyone. So for the Committee on Publication, so we have 2 official publication, which is the UAP Journal, which is Architectura, and then the other one is the UAP Post, which is the official newsletter of UAP. So for the UAP Post, I think Sir Erickson will elaborate it further, but then again, it's all about the news, the current events, happenings, and the chapters, and then the organization itself. And then for the UAP Journal, which is Architectura, it's more concentrated into 3 different categories, which are karunungan, proyekto, and the other one is I forgot the other one, but then for the karunungan, it's more on the researches, or for students, for architects also, they can submit their researches in Architectura. And then we also have actually a proyecto. So we also are targeting small firms, with remarkable and big firms also with remarkable projects to submit their works. And then we also have for the UAP post and then for the architecture, actually we are ongoing and accepting entries. So I think later on we will project the email wherein they can send their entries and submission, also their inquiries. And then I think we're also brewing something in collaboration with other commissions. Hopefully, we can push through with the upcoming peer-reviewed also publication, and then the other one for the bamboo commission, the coffee table book, and that's it for UP publication.
Thank you. That's very interesting, ma'am. I do have some questions about it later, being a
Sure.
person of the internet myself. But for now, let's move on, ma'am, to shall we
Yeah,
introduce the
so-
next chairperson?
Yeah, for the UAP post, the man behind it is architect Erickson Europa. Actually, pag makikita nyo the key personals of the PDC, iba-iba kaming areas. No, si Ma'am Sheena is nasa area A, B, C, and D, meron po tayo sa PDC because yan po yung sekreto natin, lalo na for the UAP post because kailangan nilang mangalap ng mga news around from Philippines and even to our foreign-based chapters. Meron po tayong mga members niyan. So for the UAP post, Editor-in-Chief, so Sir Erickson.
Hello, good evening. So as ED Joanne said, I am the editor-in-chief of the UAP Post. So ang sabi nga ni ED Joanne, kami ang dyaryo ng UAP. So we document the activities and events of the UAP from the national level up to the chapters. So kung titinan mo yung mga past issues of the UAP Post, it's like looking at the history of the UAP because we document all the important and relevant events of the organization. So for this year, we will be targeting to release 4 issues. Our first issue will be in October, the next in January, and the third in April, and the 4th issue will be in July. So I would like to invite all chapters to submit their articles for publication in the UAP Post. Thanks.
All right, thank you, sir. Thank you. Okay, now Architect RK, do we have anyone
Yes.
next?
Nako, actually, ako gusto ko lang sabihin na nai-excite ako sa mga programs nito ni PDC. Sobrang dami pala nating dapat abangan. Lalong-lalo na sa
Oo nga.
CPD, sa CST, nakaka-excite ang pagkakaroon ng specialization. Siyempre, ang bawat arkitekto, meron yung gustong i-master, di ba, sa ating profession. Tama ba ako, Architect
Oo.
Pakoy?
Siyempre. Actually, lahat yan very interesting sa akin. Meron na akong questions ngayon na nakahanda for them. Later on, tanungin natin sila. Medyo parang bull session ang gawin natin. Dahil ako lang. Medyo i-pressure natin sila. Pero we still have one more chairperson. Sino ba yan, Ma'am Joanne?
Actually, we're good na po. Kasi si G, which is the editor-in-chief of the Architectura, is not around. Kaya i-discuss na po sa atin yun ni Architect Mikael.
Okay. Yes, ma'am. Actually, well, since he's not around, if I may, I'd like to ask one question. Ngayon ko lang narinig yung medyo nasa chill mode ako na nasa probinsya lang eh. Hindi ako naglalagay masyado sa HQ eh. What is Architectura? It's the first time, I believe it's the first time I've heard of it.
Oh, that's the trade journal of the UAP. Actually, it all started during PNP Don. No, Don, PNP. So our past national president, Don. Kasi nagsimula yan because yung una natin is the UAP post lang.
Post.
So sabi sa atin ni RG, medyo ang arkitekto tamad magbasa. So pag maraming puro text, ayokong tignan, no? But if that is trade journal and we can have it as parang ma-advertise din natin but not directly talaga, no? Ano ba talagang ginagawa ng Pilipinong arkitekto to inspire others kung ano yung mga, and to learn as well from different projects na meron tayo. So kaya tayo naglabas ng trade journal of the UAP. At dahil dyan, at ngayon mo lang narinig, pagdating mo sa HQ, I will give you a sample of that. Issue 1 to issue 3 of the architecture. Okay?
Thank you, ma'am.
At dahil dyan. And also, meron
Masasama
din
yan,
pala
ma'am, sa ano? Masasama yan sa small library ko ng libro na actually puro picture books ng design books na puro pictures lang. Walang ano, walang text.
John, excuse, paano ba makakakuha ang bawat arkitekto ng copy ng arkitektura?
Okay, I will give the floor to our chair, no? Kasi iga-grab ko lang yung pinaka-hard copy of arkitektura para we can show it to you. Nandito lang sa likuran ko. Okay, I think Mikay, yeah?
Okay, so for them to secure a copy of Architectura Journal, so they can visit the national headquarters to obtain a copy. And then also, if they want to access the online version, we do have a website containing all of the UAP publications, including the UAP Post. So we have the issue.com/UnitedArchitects.ph. So they can view all of the issues there from issue 1 to 3 of Architectura and all of the volumes of UAP Post. Yan.
Yun, okay. So
Yeah.
members can get a hard copy at the UAP HQ and meron din tayo online.
Yes. Actually, this one is the, how can I show this? This one is the latest issue of the Architectura. You can grab it in HQ if you want a hard copy. And then nagbigay din kami during the induction. No, so for the presidents and then the National Board of Directors, they receive a copy of this. And this is our very first release of the Architectura. 2022 release siya. So yan, you can able to see all the issues online. Kung gustong makita yun lahat na yun, you can just simply go to our issue account of the UAP. So hindi lang makita masyado, but then maybe Mikay can able to give the link later so that our members can able to access our account in issue.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you very much for that. And I'm sure our viewers will appreciate the links to it. Para naman aware din sila. Tulad ko, aware na ako ngayon.
Hindi ka nag-iisa architect ako eh.
Exactly. So ma'am, okay, so we've talked about all your committees, all the different roles of the committees. Now, let's talk about in general, and even siguro kung gusto niyo i-pinpoint yung special committee, yung committees later, siguro yung vision natin for this fiscal year. Anong goals, anong big shebang natin for this fiscal year?
Well, actually, the big shebang, no, I will borrow that one, for this fiscal year is to push our member to upskill. Because we are now into this role of specialization programs. Kasi po itong specialization program natin or the CPSP CATS is not only here in the Philippines, but this is across the board, across Asia na po tayo. So ito po is all started during 2020 ng PRC. And then, kailangan kasi is kailangan due to the globalization, dapat pantay-pantay tayo. Wherever country you go, dapat alam mo kung ano yung levels mo. So that's why we are gearing to that kind of specializations. Kaya po, wag nating babaliwalain yung mga CPDs natin and also the trainings that we are attending because we will gonna use that as our key para ma-pipeline po sa specialization. And also, our publication, pag sinabi nyo, no, publication, ano namang gagawin nyo sa specialization. And also our publication publication is also part of that specialization. Publication as well can able to help you to get clients. Aside from that is to improve your professional practice. Because from there, pwede po nating ma-invite or ma-excite ang mga clients by seeing your sample projects in our publications. At by the way, no, pinapamigay po natin ito not only in our members, but we distributed lahat po ito from Philippines, not only in Asia, but also to the Western counterpart of the UAP na organization. Minail po natin ito sa RIBA, minail natin sa AIA, minail po natin sa Korea, dadalhin po yan nila NB this coming Art Asia. Lahat po ng counterparts natin in the different parts of the world is meron po silang kopya ng ating arkitektura and also the UAP post. Because instead of bringing something na kumbaga from the Philippines, no, they are bragging what Filipino architects doing in our country and outside the country.
All right,
Yeah,
ma'am.
yun. That's the Arquitectura's gift to our members, no? Kasi baka akala lang nila, oh, UAP members lang ang nakakakita. Big no po. Because we sent out 20 of our copies to the 20 different organizations around the globe. So RIBA got it, AIA got it, KIRA got it. Lahat po, nakalista po yan sa amin and we sent it out from Singapore to them. Ganun po ang ginawa namin kasi mas mabilis kung galing sa Singapore.
So talagang hard copies, ma'am, snail mail niyo sa kanila.
Yes.
I see.
So
Okay,
SIA got it as well. Yeah.
all right, ma'am. All right. I think for now, may we ask some questions to focus more on the different committees? I believe si Architect RK meron ding questions.
Actually, meron akong question sa, hindi question curious. Ano ba yung binubrew nyo sa CST part? Doon ako sobrang naka-curious kasi wala pa akong masyadong naririnig about dito. So, pwede nyo ba kaming kwentuhan? Ano ba yung ine-expect namin? Paanong trainings ba ito? Magkakaroon ba kami ng certificates? Paano magiging credible ang isang architect pag nagkaroon na ng specialization?
Oh, exciting yun no? Kasi para na tayong, we hear doctors, merong OB, merong cardio, may ganyan.
Yes.
Tayo ba magiging architect, wala akong maisip na joke sorry. Pero specialization on hospitals, specialization on dog houses, whatever, what have you. Ano yung different tracks of specialization for one that we have?
So as I've mentioned, ulitin ko yung mga nasabi ko kanina, no? We have the 6 specialization focus na sinabi ng PRC that we have to look into. These are project management, green architecture, design build, hospitality and commercial, and then we also have healthcare and architectural education. So on those 6, for now, CST is currently making talks with the different technical working groups. Each specialization, PRC has assigned technical working groups within this. There are also our colleagues, our architects, of course. They are the ones preparing the LAMs or the learning manuals that, or we say the guidelines that each specialization has to follow. So we've seen around three LAMs already, but they are not yet in their final stage. So it has been reviewed by PRC. So parang ganun pa yung status ng CPSP CATS of architecture na nire-review pa yung TWG. But we believe in CST, while it is being reviewed, yung pinoprovide lang naman ng CST is the training. We cannot do, we are not the ones to authorize to say na, eto, pwede ka nang mag-specialize, sa'yo na to, nasa specialization ka na. We just want to assist the architects na wanting to specialize within these tracks, in either of these tracks na, because there will be trainings required for you to become a specialized person, di ba? So parang kapag The same with doctors, pag gusto mag-internal medicine, may trainings ka din na kailangan mong i-take to be accredited as an internal medicine, diba? As an internist. So the same with architecture. If you want to pursue healthcare, yung trainings mo would be along the line of healthcare. The same with project management. With project management, ang daming kailangan na trainings that you need to have to be able to truly be a project manager. Like we have PMP, we have CAPM. So yun yung mga trainings na currently prepare namin, yung mga syllabi of the 6 tracks. But as of now, we're waiting actually for the LAMs, yung guidelines ng different TWG, and while waiting on that, we're crafting the different trainings that UAP could maybe look into as part ng yung trainings na yun is in line with the guidelines na prepare ng TWG so that it can be accredited. Kasi meron siyang, they will be the ones assessing if the trainings that we are doing or the trainings that we have been acquiring would be in line with the specialization, with the track that we are trying to be part of. So yun yung currently activity ng CST ngayon. We've met already with 3 different TWG and told them about these plans of CST, and we're looking forward that we could actually launch kasi hindi pa kasi marami yung nakakaalam. So like you, Pakoy and RK, you ngayon nyo lang siguro narinig yung CPSP CATS, and we'd like all the architects here to really know that we are really pushing this na kailangan na natin i-prepare yung sarili natin, yung specialization natin, yung practice natin to this future of architecture, to this future of our profession. So from here on, kailangan na natin i-identify saan ba talaga tayo mag-specialize and slowly take the necessary steps. Ano yung mga projects that would align to that? Ano yung mga activities or experiences that would align to the different tracks that we will be applying for? So, yun yung gusto nating ipaalam ngayon sa profession, sa mga kasama natin, sa colleagues natin. What are all this? Paano natin yun i-avail? But basically, yung info dissemination muna that this exists. Kasi when I joined CST, doon ko lang din nalaman. Doon ko lang din actually nalaman. So I have a lot of questions like you as well. Madami din akong questions. That's why we're trying to do also a webinar together with PRC kasi they're the best to answer all these questions coming from us, diba? So we are still crafting that seminar that we hope that all the TWG heads will also be present. So yun pa naman ngayon, that is where we are busy, yung CST team ngayon. So yan.
Yes. So just to inform the members, this is not going to be, let's say, an architect has chosen the specialization of his choice. That is not going to be, he is not going to be restricted to those kind of projects alone. Correct?
Yes. Yun din yung isa sa tanongin natin. What do you think?
Actually, restriction is not. But then, of course, once you are in the pipeline of that particular specialization, yung pangalan mo nando na. Of course, ito kasi is merong palitan, kumbaga, from ASEAN countries, no? So pag itong other country na to is nagtanong, sino ba ang mga arkitekto na specialize in hospitality or in healthcare? So yung pangalan mo naka-pipeline na doon at doon na sila mamimili. Because for this one, this is an exchange of knowledge and professionals, no? We can also practice, yun ang sabi nila, we can also practice in different country or they can also practice here. But then, so kailangan may local partners silang hinahanap, and which is tayo yun. Pag sila may resort or hotel project here in the Philippines, so kung sino yung mga naka-pipeline doon, nandun na kung ano yung mga projects mo, doon yun. And also, kagaya nga ng sinabi ni Architect Dixino, the TWG, hindi pa tapos yung mga LAM natin, pero hindi pwedeng maghintay ang PDC sa hindi pa tapos. So what we're doing for 3 years now, we are giving international accreditation preparation courses, which is the LEED, the WELL, the PMP, the CAPM. Hindi naman po yan UAP ang talagang nagbibigay dahil hindi naman po tayo accredited to give that, no? Kaya po tayo may mga knowledge partners na tinatawag. For example, for our knowledge partners sa PMP and CAPM, that is PropNex. Yun po ang kilala. Kinuha pa po natin yun sa New York, yung partner po natin yun. And they are giving us special rates. And at the same time, for the green architecture, we do have the GBuildex or the green building experts. They are the one who's providing us the lead. For the lead po is not only for green associate, but also they do have the specialization lead, which is the APBD plus C, APID plus C, AP Homes, and O&M, and many more. So lahat po yan provide nila sa atin. Sila po yung ating industry partners. And ito pa, may pumapasok pa po sa atin, the Sintali. They really want to give us the edge. But then, so next week, kakausapin naman po natin ang World Bank because they are also offering edge po. So yun yung ganun ka-busy because yes, the PRC already have that kaso po hindi pa ganun ka-firm. So we can't wait for that. Kaya ang pinili po namin is the international accreditation na sigurado naman na hindi pwedeng mabaliwala yun. Pag meron akong, if I am a lead professional, they cannot say, oh hindi pwede yan, na hindi, kumbaga ganun because that's international accreditation. So yun po ang binibigay natin.
Especially ma'am, dito sa atin sa Philippines ngayon, dumadami na rin ang mga LEED certified buildings. So, more and more people are aware of what LEED is, of what WELL is, CAPM. Yung iba na binanggit nyo, kahit ako hindi ko pa alam, and I'm sure along the way I'll be learning about it. Pero this could be a chance for our viewers, our listeners out there, na madagdag yung alphabet letters na yun sa pangalan nyo, hindi ba? Maganda for marketing yun. Di ba? Di ba, Architect Arcade?
Yes, I agree. Grabe,
And
yan yung
also,
tinitignan actually.
Meron
Yes,
pang
Architect.
gift ng PDC for the good standing members only. Meron po tayong study now and then pay later. So,
Wow.
pwede po, hindi po yan isang bagsakan. Pwede po natin yan na magda-down payment lang kasi po hindi naman po yan mapupunta sa atin but in our knowledge partners, sa mga providers po natin. Pero nagkaroon po ng dialogue between the UAP PDC with the knowledge partners na special lang po to for the UAP and for the good standing member na they can enroll, down payment muna at bago matapos yon, bago ma-release ang certificate, they need to pay for the full amount for the trainings that they enrolled in. So ganun po 'yan. Special lang po 'yon for the UAP members, good standing.
Very, very briefly, ma'am, for the benefit of our viewers. So we're talking about parang layaway plan for the rates of these accreditations or certifications. Can you give us a rough idea of a range of how much these are?
Okay, for the lead green associate, the review course is 15,000. Okay, that's the review course, not including the examination course. Kasi po the examination course, yun po is wag yun sasayangan kasi para kayong nag-review dito ng board exam tapos hindi kayo mag-board, no? Wag yun sasayangan because yun nga the review course is 15,000 with 18 to 20 hour contact hours po yun with the materials na po that you can access for 6 months. So yun po yun. And then the PMP naman is roughly around 20,000 if I am not mistaken. That is from the PropNext po yun na pupunta. Wala po ang UAP na nakukuha dito. But we are just the bridge para mabigay sa atin yung special na yun. Actually, when you go, hindi na po tayo mag-drop ng names kung saang mga industriya ang nagbibigay niyan. But you can really check it online how much ang binibigay ng other universities for that particular, because this one is under the Project Management Institute. So hindi po yan under sa atin or under kung kanino, but that is under PMII po ang ating courses. Kaya po, the certificate that you will be receiving is from the PMI itself.
And again, this benefit is open to all UAP members only, correct?
And good standing.
And good
Yun po
standing
ang
members.
standard.
Yun.
And good standing
Yun ang
members.
keyword natin
Emphasis.
doon. Yun yung keyword doon, yung magic word doon, kailangan good standing member para andun yung
Para
layaway
dun sa
program.
yes. And then
No,
dun,
andun
you
yung
can
discounted
you can
rates and everything.
yes, that the discount is the very big factor, no. We cannot hold kung sino yung gustong kumuha niyan, of course, dahil tayo yung nagsisilbi. Pero for the good standing member, yun lang po ang makakakuha ng Study Now Pay Later.
Yun naman ang
Also-
magic word, ma'am. Alam naman ang mga Pinoy, mahilig ang favorite word yan. Ate, discount. Di ba? Yan yung hinahanap natin lagi. Kahit kung pwede
Actually,
Jollibee, ma-discountan natin, hihingi rin tayong discount.
Pinag-iisipan pa nga namin for the chapters, no? Meron silang bundle of sessions or ano yun, parang mga bundle sila na mag-enroll.
5+1.
Yes, yung mga ganon, 5+1, something like that. We are trying to haggle that sa ating mga knowledge partners
Wow.
as well.
Beautiful. Ma'am, I have another quick question regarding that. I remember, if not PNP Don Magkale, or PNP Richard, if not him or him, baka si NP Jonathan na. There was someone, I remember someone mentioning that with your PRC license, along with your specialization, may it be lead or whatever, magkakaroon siya ng special letter, special number, special something. Is that still in the plans?
Yes, yun na nga yung CPSP CATS. Yun na po yun. So,
okay,
ito po
okay.
is once that you are a degree holder and licensed, ito yung level mo. Pag meron kang master's, may master's degree ka, kasi hindi naman lahat nakakapag-master's degree. Alam po
Correct,
natin
correct.
yan because it will take a lot of time. Kaya po natin pinapasok yung mga specialization courses. And then, ito naman yung level mo doon. Pag PhD ka, ito naman yung level mo doon. So, yun po yung CPSP CATS na tinatawag natin.
I see. Architect RK, you have any more questions regarding CST?
Sa ngayon, I'm satisfied sa lahat ng binibigay nila sa ating opportunities. Ang kailangan na lang is i-grab natin ito, di ba? Huwag natin tong papalampasin. Tama ba ako, Architect Pakoy?
Correct. And of course, ang sabi nga natin, ang keyword dyan, for you to avail of all of these benefits, good standing kailangan.
Good standing.
So, speaking of, binanggit ni Ma'am Joanne kanina, pati masters, for people who are taking their masters, ito, I have, ako having taken postgraduate studies myself, this is a question I have for Committee on Publications. Is it okay? So, alam naman natin in college and undergraduate and postgraduate studies, lagi tayo may paper dyan. So, and hinahabol namin lagi or natin lagi is ma-publish tayo. Will this be a good avenue for that as well?
Yes,
Other than
sir.
science journals, and will this serve as a journal of UAP?
Yes, sir. Actually, the one that I've mentioned a while ago in Arkitektura, so they can submit their researches specifically for the category of karunungan. And then also the one that I have forgotten, which is the Kultura part. So the Kultura one is the issues, current happenings that is really relevant to our profession. So for those who are interested to publish their researches, so they can submit their entries or their submissions to our email, which will be projected, I think, later on, or I will just check the email. Okay, so they can send their entries or submission in arkitektura.pdc@gmail.com. So we're now accepting entries for our next issue, which is our fourth issue, which is scheduled to be released next year. So they can submit as early as now.
In this day and age of keyboard warriors, medyo level up minsan yung keyboard warriors natin. And don't ask me how I see it, pero minsan nobela talaga yung haba ng post sa Facebook, sa social media. Minsan ang haba-haba. Don't ask me what they are. Nakikita ko lang yun. And nagugulat ako. Pero minsan, sinatsaga akong basahin and some, not all, are informative. Pero does COP also include yung mga social media, video posts for that matter? Let's say a well-crafted video of someone. Is there room for them with regard to COP?
I think, sir, it is already covered by the CCC for that part. But then again, we are also targeting to feature some architects in our some of our postings, especially those people who have submitted their entries or submissions in Arquitectura. So we are targeting to highlight also those people who have submitted their entries to us.
Okay, all right. Thank you.
Something about the architectura, no, or the research na sinasabi. Maybe Architect Pacoy is also asking about the peer reviewed na ating mga
Yes.
na journals, no. Actually, that one is talagang pinag-aaralan pa namin ng gusto, but that is not 100% under by the PDC, but that will be in collaboration with the Commission on Education. But for this year, ang ilalabas lang po muna namin is not the peer-reviewed, but then it's a collection of the research coming from our from the academes, and those na nagre-research lang talaga. No? So magkakaroon po tayo ng collection yan. Pero po, this is a joint project with the Committee on Education under ED Annie Pujeda.
I see, ma'am. So that means it may have been published in other journals already. We are merely compiling a lot of these researches into UAP COP for our architects to appreciate.
Yes. And also, of course, dapat may basbas din kasi there are some journals na ayaw talaga mag-cross publication. No? So, kailangan natin silang sulatan regarding that. But then, yes, magkakaroon po tayo nun, and it will be released, if I am not mistaken, during the National Convention po.
All right, ma'am. Now, let's move on. Medyo ito, kilala ko to dahil matagal ko nang nababasa yung UAP post. Si Sir Erickson. May I ask you a question, sir?
Yes.
Oh, this is regarding UAP post. Sir, this has been a question of mine siguro for several years now. In like I said earlier, in the time of social media where everyone is practically posting left and right, and we have all this information within our reach, how can UAP post set itself apart from all the different posts in social media?
Okay. Basically, our articles are submitted from the chapters themselves or the districts. So the UAP post right now does not have writers. So we rely only from the submissions from the chapters, except for the national news, which we coordinate with the organizers of these events. Example, then the NatCon, the UAP inaugurals. So we gather the articles from the organizers of these events.
Okay, sir. Thank you. Yes, okay. So anyway, sorry mama, tumitingin ako sa notes ko eh. Meron ako notes kanina eh. Ikaw, baka Architect RK, baka meron ka bang questions dyan for now?
For now, wala na ako. Architect Pacoy.
Yun.
I
Okay,
think
meron
no,
akong nahanap.
as an additional to the UAP post, no, what makes it different? Kasi po ito ay ating, let's take ownership of our article. Hindi po ito ginawa or kinompose ng kahit na sino para sa chapter. But ito po ay pwede nilang i-brag. It's a bragging right of every chapter's activity, district or area activity. And hindi lang po, yun nga, not only just to brag, but then to inspire others na, uy, nagagawa pala nila yung kahit nasa ibang bansa sila. Uy, nagagawa pala nila yung kahit nasa malayo silang area. No? So this is a good communication para sa mga chapters natin and to our members to get to know each other at the same time. No, yun po yung pinakamaganda sa UAP post natin na talagang nakadedicate lang sa mga activities po na ginagawa ng UAP.
So parang still para pa rin siyang newsletter like yung parang dati. So parang
Yes.
balitaan lang ng UAP in general or a written format ng balitaan.
Yeah,
Correct?
yeah.
All right, ma'am. So, ma'am, sorry. Nahanap ko na yung question ko kanina. Maybe move on to CPD? Sir,
Yes.
hello, sir. Sir Ariel.
Yeah.
Ito, pag inedit to ng ating tech, sigurado isa to sa mga maraming magtatanong because ever since the CPD started, there have been mixed emotions towards this. Ako personally, I love CPD, I like CPD, and I believe in CPD. I believe that all architects should undergo or go through different CPD programs as much as they can kasi it's never ending learning process di ba? And kahit na we are masters in our respective rights, there's always room for more learning, hindi po ba? So ang question ko with regard to CPD, as you all know, ever since the pandemic, medyo na-spoil na tayo na maraming online. Medyo marami na tayong na-witness na CPD seminars na pinopost lang. No frills, no hassle. Online sila. Pero narinig ko kanina, binanggit ni, I think, if not si Sir Ariel, si Ma'am Joanne, hybrid ang bagong trend na gagawin natin sa CPD seminars natin ngayon. So, ito yung tanong I'm sure pinaghandaan to ni Sir. Pinapyawan niyo na to kanina Paano yung mga nasa abroad, paano yung nasa provinces na hindi necessarily makakarating? I mean, pag sinabi natin hybrid, talagang hybrid ba siya? Talagang magiging available ba online? Kasi parang yung sa description ni Sir kanina with regards to yung PRC memo, parang ang sabi ata ni Sir Onglao, parang ayaw niya na ng parang puro face-to-face na lang. So, do we really keep the hybrid part still alive?
Yeah. So, good evening again. So, thank you for the long question. Actually, many times naman na na-encounter namin with Joanne. So, even me, so galing na ako sa Legazpi. So, ang daming mga tanong in terms of applications, in terms of the conditions of the application of the CPD. So, first of all, to answer the question, the online is there pa rin. Okay? I mentioned that earlier regarding the face-to-face versus the online in kind of hybrid. But they restricted, the PRC restricted into the national event, specifically sa UAP alone. For example, the NATCON, National Convention, the NCA, because that's the partnership between the PRC and the UAP, that those two national events is their valid event based on their system. Okay, to answer, okay, andun pa rin si online. Okay, the only thing kaya siya tinatanggal unti-unti because of the learning outcomes. As you can see, when you apply the CPD, I will discuss later the application of CPD kasi every time I go in different chapters, that's the only question. Architect, even PM, I don't know them. And thank you for acknowledging me as a committee from Mindanao, from Visayas, that the application of the CPD. Okay? Go back to the online and the face-to-face. You can apply it to, especially the chapter. Actually, we encourage all the chapters of the UAP to do their CPD. At least 1 points, 2 points. Okay na yun. Okay, they do the hybrid as Architect Joanne mentioned, hybrid. The only problem for the hybrid, mas maraming restriction, mas maraming requirements. Si online compared to face-to-face. See, online, okay, all you have to do, so face-to-face, all you have to do is to face-to-face. You do the manual attendance, in and out, and the survey. In terms of the online, you do both, you do the three, and at the same time, you have 70% total login time. That's very important in this trick. Okay, in the Zoom account, you have a summary analytic that even you log out or log in, so masasummary niya everything. So that's why napapaaway na ako before. Kasi hindi namin talaga sa ini-issuehan. So nagiging mahigpit kasi doon. And then, online pa, you need to have the assessment test. The assessment test, regardless whole day, 1 talk, 10 points, or 10 items to answer through online. At least 70% you answered correctly. Okay, balik tayo doon sa 70%. Okay, hindi kami ang nagbibigay ng requirements for that. That's under the PRC rules and regulations. Okay, the attendance, okay, the survey or the what we call this, the assessment test, the survey in terms of the condition of the seminar, the evaluation sheet, and then the login time. It's very strict for that. Okay? Alam ko marami hindi naiintindihan yung iba. Laging reason, umuulan, na-log out sila, they have considerations. The only problem, hindi kasi namin hawak. Okay, remember, when we submit the accomplishment report, okay, ibang topic na naman si accomplishment report na lagi kami problema. No? The accomplishment report for the chapters, okay, is a collections of all the assessment, what happened during the event, together attached with your attendance, assessment test score, everything, 70% attendance, ina-attach po yan. And then, may option po na regardless na ilalagay yung certificate nyo into UAP and to CPDAS. Okay? That's why when you renew your license, hindi na kailangan i-print yung certificate. Okay? So, dumire-diretso na sa system ng UAP. Okay? Kailangan accredited talaga po yung ina-attenan nyo. Kasi hindi na nire-require i-print. Patayt lang nila yung pangalan nyo, I experienced that last July for the renewal of my ID. So, check na lang kung okay ka o hindi. Okay, remember that the points for now, I think 15 points. Next year, magiging 20 and 45 if the CPCAS something, TWG, will finalize everything. Okay, to have the specialization. No? So, I get to ano ko lang din regarding the applications. No? Since we encourage all the chapters, at least 45 days prior to your event is the lead time for you to submit and complete all your requirements for the CPD application.
Humaba na siya. Before, I remember, parang 30 days lang.
In the reality, hindi rin po kasi kaya kasi masyadong mahaba. So, in Secretariat, we have assigned Secretariat for the specific application of the CPD. Nangyayari, natatambakan siya. So, we need to review everything, every requirement, isa-isa. Ang problema, pag may kulang na lagpasan, masisisi siya. So, that's why they have to have a timeline para ma-review pa niya. Kasi madalas kasi mga chapters, pasok naman to. Remember, to all the viewers, to all the architects, hindi po namin hawak yung deadlines. It's all submitted online. Unlike before, during the pre-pandemic, sinasubmit siya hard copy. Ngayon, through online. Okay, we said, magbibilang tayo backwards ng date. Pag umabot ng 11:59 p.m. yan, sarado na yan. Kahit umabot ka pa sa commissioner, presidente ng Pilipinas, hindi niya mabubuksan yan. So, imove mo na yung date mo. That's the problem.
Siguro sir, suggestion lang. Kasi naging CPD officer din ako ng chapter. And as president, nag-organize na rin ako ng ilang CPD sessions sa amin. Of course, that was more than 5 years ago. And it has changed significantly since then. Pero siguro for the benefit of those na tulad nga sinabi nyo, medyo makulit talaga or talagang, alam mo yun, minsan alam mo naman tayong mga members natin merong yung gusto muna maghanap ng butas kaysa sa gustong matuto muna. Kung may hahanapin butas, may mahanap na butas eh. So siguro, ang suggestion ko, i-post nyo lang yan, lahat ng sinasabi nyo tonight. Maggawa tayo ng infographic na malaki. Post natin sa, I'm sure merong PDC Facebook page. Meron ba? Yun, parang
Actually, na-post
Yes,
na namin
we
yan.
meron na
And
rin.
meron na rin po, actually na-discuss din ni ED Jo din po yan with the Secretary General, with all the Secretary and Chapter Presidents. We requested that
Oh.
for the information of all the chapters.
O yan, so sa mga members dyan na nakikinig, hindi nila kasalanan necessarily yung kung bakit sumabla yung internet nyo and inulan kayo or nalock yung bahay nyo dahil medyo late kayo umuwi kaya hindi kayo nakapunta sa online seminar, hindi nila kasalanan yun. Kaya maghanap tayo ng ibang reasons nyo. Anyway, sir.
Pero Architect Makoy, sobrang we're thankful to all the general membership. We're all supporting the PDC CPD seminars. Specifically, umaabot na kami ng 1,000. Binabash na kami kasi hindi sila makapasok. The maximum of the Zoom for the UAP is only 1,000 account na pwede pumasok.
Yes.
So, thank you pa rin. So, hindi kami bumababa sa 500 ng mga delegates every time ng webinars kami. Thank you so much.
Ganda na no? I mean, umabot na ba ever sa limit? Nag-limit na kayo? Ever?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Wow.
Actually,
Is
ang
there a way
nangyayari
to-
sa PDC, no? Ang nangyayari sa PDC, pag umaabot kami sa limit, magpapalitan kami ng mga ORCOM. Lalabas muna si Ariel para makapasok ako. So, ganun. Parang, uy, ako na yung magko-closing remarks. Kailangan mo na lumabas. So, ganun ang nangyayari.
Naka-livestream kasi kami sa Facebook every time na webinar.
Yeah.
Para makapanood din yung hindi nakakapasok. Dude, ang dami ng message doon, hindi kami makapasok. Which is overwhelming naman kasi they're interested talaga. As in, engaging naman talaga yung mga Saka, meron kaming regular, mga regular attendees kami, nakakatawa.
And then, sagutin ko lang, Yel, sagutin ko lang yung tanong ni Sir Pakoy kanina. Paano kung hindi pala, kung hindi na tayo face-to-face? Actually, sa PDC, alam na rin to ni RK, na-release na natin to 2 years ago. Meron po kami tinatawag na Academy on Wheels. So, meaning to say, kami po ang pupunta sa area nyo or sa district nyo para po ibigay sa inyo ang mga CPD programs na to. But of course, this is not one size fits all. Iba-iba po ang needs ng bawat area. So we want to hear. Last NBD, I already announced this and inviting the district directors and also the area vice presidents po. Mag-i-schedule po kami ng meeting with them para po PDC will be part of their program or otherwise, kung wala pa silang programa, kami po ang magbibigay and to support their program, kami po ang mag-curate ng program para po sa mga areas nyo. Yung po ang tinatawag ng PDC na AOW or the Academy on Wheels.
I see. Oo nga, ma'am. Actually, that's one thing that a lot of chapters are having difficulty with. Yung program, ano ba yung tawag nila doon? Yung program guideline or program syllabus. Yung program syllabus as well as yung looking for different speakers. Actually, ang solution, ako for me, sa chapter namin dito sa Bulacan, we've found that kahit smaller CPD lang, and use your elders, use your chapter. Hanapin niyo yung mga chapter members niya na medyo kahit specializing siya on something lang.
Homegrown talents, kumbaga, no?
Yes, homegrown talents, exactly. I'm more than sure that a lot of them would be able to develop a 1-hour seminar. Pwede na natin iksiyan yun, 30 minutes na, tapos 30 minutes Q&A, kahit sabihin natin, medyo Q&A kuno minsan. Pero Q&A na, and attribute that to 1 hour, pwede na yun, di ba? So that's, in 1 GMM, that's already 1 point. Kung dalawang sila, 2 points kagad. Kaya-kaya.
Additional ako, Architect Pakoy. No, agree ako sa sinabi mo. No? So, practicing namin sa Manila Italia chapter namin. So, with practicing of the members, lalo na may mga experience to share. So, yun yung makapihan, sharing namin. So, ina-apply namin yung CPD na yun. Okay? So, remember class. Class. Sorry, nakakadin po. At least 1 hour is equal to 1 point. Please avoid po na may 30 points. Ay, na 30 minutes. Hindi na po siya
Yeah, that is according to the PRC guidelines then. No?
Kasi 30 minutes daw, wala namang masasabi daw sa speaker for that.
Buti nga,
Pahabaan nyo
buti
lang.
nga, sir.
Yes po.
Correct me if I'm wrong, pero wala nang CPD. Meron pa bang CPD monitor ngayon? Or strict pa rin ba ang CPD monitor?
Ayan. Okay, regarding the monitor, hindi na sila nag-a-assign. Pero, for example, the online, hihingi na lang registration and the Zoom link itself for the event.
Surprise
Tapos,
visit po.
surprise visit po siya. Hindi natin alam kung pumunta ako dito. So,
Yeah, random
makikita mo
checking
na lang,
po sila.
yeah, pag tinanggal ni PRC yun, ibig sabihin, hindi siya totoo or whatsoever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Naku, QA na pala.
Yes, in terms of
Yes.
program naman, tamang kagad mo kanina.
Online naman, pwede natin sila i-block kung wala sila sa listahan ng confirmed attendees. Kaya,
Pero ang
Kaso
kailangan
mahirap.
mag-register sila.
Mahirap yun for PDC because hundreds and hundreds po tayo. So talagang kung sino yung nandyan sa waiting room, talagang hindi namin siya masasala ng ganon. Kasi talagang minimum of 500 tayo, 600, 700
Yes, ma'am.
every webinar. Yun. Kaya yun
ito,
din, no? Talagang the practice,
Go ahead.
it must be an hour to get a one CPT point.
Yan. Para makakuha ka ng 1 point,
Ay.
ito sa program, nabanggit natin sa kayo kanina, yung guidelines ng program. Actually, walang guidelines. Just hiwalay nyo lang yung introduction ng speaker to sa 1 hour na talk niya. Eh, yun ang pinaka-basic na sekreto lang. Yung iba kasi, sinasama niya doon sa 1 hour, yung introduction. Dinididak yung PRC yan. Tapos, specific ka sa minutes.
Yeah, they are very keen to in checking that one, no? Kaya ingat din tayo kasi you will ask yourself, bakit na-reject yung aking or bakit ipapabalik? Talagang napakahigpit ni PRC pagdating sa number of CPD points na ibibigay sa atin.
Tapos,
Ma'am,
addition pa yung learning outcomes pa. Sorry.
I have one siguro pwede natin sabihin interesting question about CPD. Kasi I was, when CPD started, I was very curious to see, syempre, anong business ang pwede nating makuha with regards to CPD. Nag-isip ako ng pwedeng i-business. That led me to researching about CPD programs abroad, specifically sa AIA. Malapit ba tayo or malayo pa ba? And will it ever happen? Alam ko meron tayong on-demand na CPDs, pero sa AIA kasi meron silang, you basically pick a video from the menu and you can watch the video and that's your points already. So parang, if I'm not mistaken, if I remember correctly, parang ganun yung program nila. So, Is that far-fetched for us? Is that a possibility? Is it something that will never happen?
Well, actually, just to share with, we already explored that 3 years ago. But then, so nakita natin na ang kultura ng Pilipino, hindi sila masyadong na-entice sa mga on-demand trainings. Majority of our members, we tried that. We record and then edit yung mga CPDs natin. Pero mas gusto nila, mas maraming nag-a-avail nung talagang live lecture. Kaya, tapos, and then also for the PRC by then, wala pa po tayong guidelines nun for the video on demand. Noong time na yon. Pero ngayon, tinitignan natin the system kung kaya na ng UAP kasi malaking bandwidth din yung kailangan natin dyan for our system. So, kung kakayanin na, yes, marami po tayong materyales na pwede nating gawing on demand and also homegrown talents of the UAP, pwede po, napakadami po natin nun. No? Kasi the mantra of the PDC is, ayaw po talaga namin na nakaklap-klap lang tayong Pilipino sa mga foreign speakers natin. If you can see every webinar of the PDC, laging may counterpart yan. Pag merong foreign, merong Pilipino. May foreign, merong Pilipino. So ganun po tayo. Para po may exchange knowledge coming from them and coming from us and they will be learning from us as well. So yun po.
Yun. Kasi yung for videos like that, I'm sure like si Architect RK, yung generation niya ng architects, marami, well, hindi ko masabi sa kanya lang, Pero even for myself, medyo interested daw. Para ka lang nag-Netflix, di ba? Pero anyway,
Tsaka gusto mong
like
i-replay,
you
di
said,
ba? Gusto mo i-replay, di ba, Architect
uh,
Pakoy, kapag very interesting
yes.
yung topic.
Pero also I do appreciate what Architect Joan said. Iba yung energy ng ng live, iba yung energy ng even pag face to face eh. I mean, I can safely say iba pag nanonood tayo sa screen, pero iba yung energy when you're in the room. Hindi ba? Iba yung energy that you get from each other. Lalo na may maganda kang katabi, or may gwapo kang katabi. Diba? I mean, it gets you going. It gets you more energetic na nakikita mo sila. Especially, makita mo yung mga kaibigan mo, makita mo yung mga colleagues mo, di ba? Parang iba yung energy nun. Para ka lang nababalik sa classroom nun. Meron kang mga katabing learning with you. Hindi ba? Anyway, anything to add, Ma'am Joanne? Anyone from the commission before we end our podcast?
I think isa-isahin natin yung mga chairs, no? Para baka meron pa silang maidadagdag.
Okay, ma'am. So siguro, isa-isahin natin, like Ma'am Joanne said, siguro ito na rin yung closing remarks natin for each committee. Sino ba yung committees natin? Can you, Architect RK?
So, umpisahan natin sa Committee on Professional Development, Architect Ariel.
So again, I would like to invite you to our event next week. So it will be September 5 for the AIA Market Institute of Architects Hong Kong chapter together with the United Architects of the Philippines. So we will go here sa Philippines, and the event will be happening on APHQ on September 5. So may online kami and face-to-face. No? So online kami, ito siya sabi kanina na 5 delegates, tama ba? Or 10 delegates plus 2, something. So
to become a chapter
yes.
partner, yeah. So they will just pay for 10, but then 12 of them can able to attend. So
Yeah.
10 plus 2, kumbaga.
So exciting yung event namin for next week, the Archipelago and Metropolis, to exchange ideas for the foreign architects, AIA, and the UAP. So as Ibig Joanne mentioned earlier, that the balance between the two countries. Actually, this is the start. So on the next year, may mga activities, not only AIA Hong Kong, but other organization pa, just to go here or kami pupunta doon whatsoever. You know? And then we have on October 16, we have the UAP and the International Furniture or IFAME, kamali, sa World Trade Center. So we'll have event for that 1 to 4 to 5 p.m. that we invited architects to talk about the sustainability of the profession and together with the connection with the furniture. So we will keep you posted. We have CPD points. We're applying now the CPD points for that. And then we have NCA, of course, the application of the NCA. May points din po siya. And on November, so pinaplans pa rin namin. Stay tuned na lang po doon sa page namin. But we make sure in the PDC, CPD, that you learn from us. No? So if you need help to all the chapters, just one click away lang po kami. And we'll answer all your inquiries. Okay? Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Can we move on to Architect, well, she's not here, si Architect Dixie na lang for CST.
Thank you. As last note for CST, we ask you to look forward on the launching of the CBSP CATS, wherein we are inviting the PRC to discuss with us what this is all about, as well as invite the TWG heads of maybe 3 or 6 of the tracks, because we're still crafting all of this, putting all of this together in terms of what points we may be able to get in terms of the specialization. But look forward for the implementation of these trainings, and it may be around at the end of the quarter of this year, as well as the start of the training for the different for the different training partners that we've had already, well, AP, lead AP, and even PMP, and avail of those discounts that will be rolled out early on para at least meron na tayong ready knowledge for, especially for the specialization. So note ko din pala nung when Pakoy mentioned about nung mga recorded trainings, no, we've discussed also in CST doing masterclass, but as ED Joanne said, this would require big bandwidth for our website, but we are looking forward into putting that into pipeline. But however, nagsisimula pa lang tayo, kailangan pa nating ipalaganap yung kaalaman that the specialization of our profession is already here and it's gonna be going up. It hindi na siya mapipigilan. Yun yung
Yes.
isang term doon. Yun siguro yung kailangang malaman ng bawat arkitekto, that the specialization, hindi na siya mapipigilan. Therefore, every one of us here in the profession must already identify and focus on preparing maybe the portfolio within those tracks kasi isa yun sa mga hahanapin din. Part ng guidelines niya. So look forward on that as we roll out the 6 different tracks within this fiscal year, and hopefully you can join us in the different trainings that we will be doing under CST as well. So yun lang.
Thank you, Ma'am Dixie. Can we move on? Who's next, RK?
Okay, so may we call on the Committee on Publications, Architect Michaela Constantino.
Okay, so thank you. First and foremost, thank you for giving us an opportunity to create awareness also for our programs. And then I would like to take this opportunity also to promote our call for entries and submissions for our 2 publications. Later on, I'll let na lang po siguro si Sir Erickson to invite those people who are interested to submit their entries for UAP post. But then again, I'll just take the opportunity na rin po to promote our UAP trade journal, which is Arquitectura. So our next issue, we are envisioning it to become a compass for the practice of architecture here in the Philippines. So pointing to where we stand as a profession and where we might be headed. And then, so I do encourage everyone to submit their articles because I think there's a certain CPD points for those who will submit their entries. So they are entitled to, I guess, maximum of 5 CPD points for their entries to Arquitectura, and then for magazines and newspapers also. So please do submit your entries to arquitectura.pdc@gmail.com. That's all. Thank you.
Speaking of UAP Post, let's take it away, Architect Erickson Europa.
Okay, so I would like to encourage all chapters, districts, and areas to submit articles for our first issue. So our first issue will be released this October. This will cover events and activities from June to August 2025. So sakaling hindi naman makahabol, we still have 3 more issues this fiscal year. So I hope everyone or all chapters, districts, and areas will be encouraged to submit for the UAP post. Thank you.
Thank you, Sir Erickson. And finally, not the least, of course, ang idol ko, si Architect Joan Tabinas. Nakamute, ma'am.
Okay. Now, well, firstly, no, maraming salamat ulit for the CCC for having us here, and of course to share whatever installed in our pocket for this fiscal year. Actually, we are eyeing not only for this fiscal year, but this is a continuous service to our organization. Kahit kami or hindi kami, we will always be here to serve. And always remember that the PDC, we always empower the members for continuous growth and to stay relevant and to thrive ever-evolving field of architecture. We always want to remain, our members or the Pilipinong arkitekto, to remain competent and competitive. Kumbaga, future-ready in all aspects, no? Kasi, of course, we are opening the globalization of our industry and we really cannot stop that one. And one of the most important thing that we want to instill to every member of the UAP is to always uphold the profession's mandate, which is the service to the society. So through this lifelong learning that the PDC is giving you, sana po malaki ang naitutulong nito to keep us always upskill and to be part of the community na laging nakahanda para magserbisyo sa ating kapwa.
Thank you, ma'am. Actually, ang main babaon sa akin dito more than all the beautiful programs that you have is exactly what we were here to do, is to prove that UAP officers are in service of UAP. And that you did tonight. Yeah, you proved that everyone's working in UAP. All the officers are working in UAP, and especially lalo na beneficial yan sa ating mga good standing members, di ba? Architect RK, anything else to add?
Gusto ko lang idagdag, Architect Pakoy, na ang PDC is very diverse, di ba?
Yes.
It has something for every niche in our profession, di ba? And makita naman natin ang commitment ng ating profession para sa, more geared towards the advancement and syempre success ng bawat isa.
No, di ba parang sa channels, sa anong channel yung dati, Kapwa Ko Mahal Ko, sila kawang gawa sa taong bayan. Ito yung kawang gawa side ng UAP para sa fellow professionals. Ika nga, hilahan pataas ang ginagawa nila, hindi hilahan pababa. Di ba?
Tama.
Anyway,
Agree.
so in behalf of CCC, I'd like to thank everyone for coming, everyone for sharing their programs with all of you, the viewers. And before we end, siguro, RK, some announcements?
Sige, everyone, don't forget to subscribe, share, and watch out for the episode 3 of UAP Connect on September 13, Saturday at 8:00 p.m. And also watch out for EmpowerCast upcoming episodes. And also, wag magpapahuli sa ating i-zoom mo kay SecGen with Architect Rex Chuwatak on September 4. And we also want to thank our sponsors, the NGBC Corporation, and the JC Villar Project Management plus Architectural Consultancy. Back to you, Architect Pakoy.
And I'm sure before we let them go, I'm sure they'll be back on CCC along the way, of course. Isa-isa silang babalik dito to share their minds with us again. On behalf of UAP CCC, we thank our guests for the insights and programs shared today. Conversations like these remind us of our mission, keeping members informed, inspired, and involved. As we carry forward the UAP thrust, movers of progress, may we continue building stronger connections, sparking ideas, and shaping a better future together. Until next time, stay connected and stay inspired. This has been Architect Pakoy and...
This has been Architect RK Russell, thanking you for joining us tonight, and let's keep the UAP spirit alive. Until our next episode, stay connected with UAP Connect.
Woohoo! Thank you. Sana
you.
meron clap.
Studio 53, tayo isa, simbolo ng pag-asa, pagkakaunawaan, sa bawat hakbang, sabay ang sigla, arkitektong naglilingkod para sa bansa. Nagpapaalala, ikaw ay mahalaga, hindi ka nag-iisa sa hamon ng buhay, tayo'y magkakasama, sa ngiti, tagumpay. Sa harap ng ilaw, may kakaibang sigla.